Hello, everyone. I welcome you all specially to this lesson. Welcome to Speak French Fast Academy. Today, we're going to be talking about imperatives in French. The imperatives in French. This is such an important tense, it's such an important way of making French sentences because of the imperative. Sometimes you only need to say a word and you have communicated an entire sentence. For instance, in English, we would say give, go, stop, or start. This is an entire sentence, and we can learn how to say these sentences in French as well. We can also learn how to say give me, give her, stand there, wait for me. Those are all imperatives. So, the imperative might just become your new favorite way to use French verbs. Not only do you get to be bossy, but you won't have to learn imperative forms for je, which is I, il, elle, which is him or her, or even for il and elle, the plural, them. That's because the French imperative only uses vous, nous, and tu. That's good news. First time in history. All right, so in forming imperative sentences, you simply drop the subject pronoun and begin the verb with the verb. So if we say, for instance, to conjugate the verb manger, we would say je mange. The subject pronoun is the je. We are saying in the imperative, we don't use the je. You just say mange, and that means eat. And everything has been communicated. A command has been given: eat, mange, or manger. All right. So we continue. The present tense command forms for vous and nous are generally the same. That is in the conjugation. However, the one for tu changes a little bit because the final s drops. So we're going to look at how this works. So if you look at your screen right now, you'll see the conjugation of the verb manger. Je mange, tu manges. The conjugations with the orange highlighter is what has to do with imperatives. The other ones, nothing to do with imperatives because you can only say eat, as in you eat, or you guys eat, or let's eat. All right. So look at the imperative form on the right hand side. All right. So if I want to use the two version, if I'm talking to someone who is my age mate or maybe someone I don't really owe any respect, my friends and all of that, I just have to tell them munch, munch. That's it. Maybe food is said, I'm now munch. That's it. Or no munch pas. The negative pattern is the same. The negative is formed in French with no and pas, the simple negative. You just put the verb in between. In this case, mange. Donc, if I say eat, it means mange. Or ne mange pas, which means don't eat. Now, if you are using the nous version, it will be mangeons. So instead of nous mangeons, just take away the subject pronoun and say mangeons. In this case, it means what? Let's eat. Mangeons, let's eat. So food is set. I'm telling everyone, oh, mangeons. Let's eat, guys. All right, or no mangeons pas. Let's not eat. I don't have a good feeling. No mangeons pas. Let's not eat. All right, and then obviously the one you will hear the most is the vous form, the formal form, which is just simply saying manger, talking to someone to whom you owe respect, someone who is like your boss or maybe your teacher or anything like that. Or when you're speaking to many persons, I want to say like you guys eat. So you can simply say manger, les enfants, manger, children eat. Okay, so very simple to form, so easy. So how imperative sentences are formed? I'm going to give you one more example with the verb commencer. Repeat after me. Commencer, commencer. Commencer means to start or to begin. So if you want to tell someone start, you just simply say what? Commence. Commence, which is start. All right? Or ne commence pas, don't start yet, or don't start. What if you want to say, okay, let's begin, let's start. Commençons. Very simple. No need of thinking of a long sentence. Commençons. Let's start. Or ne commençons pas. Let's not start. And then the formal form is commencer. That's the vous form. Instead of vous commencer, you say what? Commencer. That is start or ne commencez pas. All right, so let's explore other examples. You can say parlons, like let's talk. Parlons, let's talk. All right, because it's supposed to be nous parlons, which is we talk. So you just take away the we and you say what? Parlons, let's talk. Parlons demain, like let's talk tomorrow. You can tell somebody, je suis fatigué, I'm tired. Parlons demain, s'il vous plaît. Let's talk tomorrow. Parlons demain. Let's talk tomorrow. Just like the example there, je suis fatigué, parlons demain, s'il vous plaît. I'm tired, please, let's talk tomorrow. All right. You can be in a class, for instance, the teacher is too fast. I hope I'm not too fast. And then you can say, parlez lentement. So, excusez-moi, monsieur, parlez lentement, s'il vous plaît. That's an order. That's an imperative sentence. Excusez-moi, monsieur, parlez lentement, s'il vous plaît. Please, excuse me, sir. Please speak slowly. All right. Another one there is discuter. The next verb is discuter. Discuter avec Monsieur Casey. Discuss with Monsieur Casey. No need to, the verb, just go straight to the verb. That's the imperative. Just go straight to the verb. You know the verb is manger is to eat. Go straight to manger. No need of thinking is it nous or je or whatever. Eat, speak, come, start. All right. And then there is the let's part of it, like let's talk. Parlons. So in this case, discuter avec Monsieur Casey. Talk to Monsieur Casey. N'hésitez pas de m'appeler. The verb is hésiter, which means to hesitate. Donc, n'hésitez pas de m'appeler means what? Don't hesitate to call me. Chantons. Chantons. Let's sing. Chantez pour moi. Imperative. Sing for me. Chantez pour moi. Dansez pour moi. Parlez pour moi. Whatever pour moi. Do it for me. Okay? The verb in number 8 is attendre. 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 It's an RE verb which means to wait. So when you say attendons, it's supposed to be nous attendons. So when you simply say attendons, it means let's wait. If you say attendez, it means wait. Attendez. Attendez. Wait. French people say this all the time. All right. Attendez ici. Wait here. Ici means here. Attendez un peu. Attendez un peu. Attendez un peu. Wait a bit. Wait a little. Attendez 5 minutes. Wait for 5 minutes. Attendez 5 minutes. Please learn this and use it every day. All right. Donnez 5 à Sarah, 3 à Peter et 2 à Marie. Another instruction. Give 5 to Sarah, 3 to Peter, and 2 to Mary. And this one, number 14, can be used in the class all the time as well. Like répétez s'il vous plaît. When you say répétez, that's an imperative. Répétez. You're not saying vous répétez or est-ce que vous pouvez répéter. You're just saying what? Répétez s'il vous plaît. Please repeat. Répétez la dernière phrase, s'il vous plaît. Please repeat the last sentence. Répétez la dernière phrase. Phrase, what you call phrase in English, is sentence in French. Répétez la dernière phrase, s'il vous plaît. Fermez la porte. Close the door. Fermez la porte. Close the door. Or, ne fermez pas la porte. That's the plural now. Don't forget, the plural is very easy to form. Just put the verb between no and pas. Ne fermez pas la porte. Don't close the door. Restez ici. Rester means to stay. Don't be deceived. Rester is not to rest. Rester in English means to stay. So when you say rester ici, you're saying what? Stay here. Allez au parc, mais n'allez pas au zoo. Allez au parc, go to the park, mais n'allez pas au zoo. Don't go to the zoo. All right. Now, I like these other examples I'm about to give because it's a very easy way of telling people of adding subject and object. Okay, like attendez-moi, wait for me. There's always attendez-moi, donnez-moi, parlez-moi, which is parlez-moi, talk to me, attendez-moi, wait for me, whatever more. And then you have just communicated an entire sentence. Like in this case, aidez-moi, attendez-moi ici means wait for me here. All right. Aidez-moi s'il vous plaît. Aider means to help. Aidez-moi s'il vous plaît means help me please. Parlez-moi avec le respect. Talk to me with respect. Very simple. Even if you're learning French for the first day too, you can make these kind of sentences. Parlez-moi avec le respect. Talk to me with respect. Okay? Donnez-moi 5 minutes, s'il vous plaît. Donnez-moi. I hope you're repeating after me. Make sure you're repeating all of these things. Don't just enjoy the class. Donnez-moi 5 minutes, s'il vous plaît. Give me 5 minutes, please. All right? Donnez-moi 2 kilos de pommes, 3 kilos de bananes. Donnez-moi, give me 2 kilos de pommes et 3 kilos de bananes. Give me 3 kilos of apples and 3 kilos of banana. Donnez-moi une dernière chance. Donnez-moi une dernière chance. Give me one last chance. Achetez-moi un cadeau pour mon anniversaire. Acheter is to buy. Achetez-moi means buy for me or buy me. Un cadeau is a gift. Pour mon anniversaire. Buy me a gift for my birthday. Dites-moi la vérité. This is so important. Dites-moi means tell me. It comes from the verb dire. D-I-R-E. Dire. Dites-moi means tell me. Dites-moi la vérité. Tell me the truth. Ne me donnez pas des excuses. So donnez-moi is give me. What about don't give me? No. Instead of ne donnez pas, which is don't give. Now the me there comes before the verb. Ne me donnez pas. Don't give me des excuses. Don't give me des excuses. Ne me donnez pas des excuses. Donnez-nous. Obviously, just as you can say give me, donnez-moi, you can also say donnez-nous, which is give us. So in this case, donnez-nous une pause, give us a break. Donnez-nous une pause. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the lesson so far. Here is your video presentation. So, your the assignment is not going to be an audio presentation. This is going to be your task three. Your task three for the day, your usual video presentation. This is what you're going to do in the place. So what you're going to do is to memorize. First of all, translate these imperatives we've given you. Let's start the class. How do you say that in French? If I can help you with that one, that would be what? Commençons le cours or commençons la classe. Let's start the class. You're going to translate the other ones. Let's dance. Please, ma, give me 1 minute. Cook for me. Go to the market, buy me rice. Help me with some money. Wait for me here. Eat. Come. Sing for me. First of all, translate this into French. Memorize them and record like a boss. Record with a very clean camera expressing this thing. Don't forget, do not read from anywhere. Make sure you memorize long enough and then do your assignment in form of video. If you do this, you will never have problems again with imperatives in French. I hope you've enjoyed this class today. Make sure you like and comment if you're watching this from YouTube to make sure whenever we drop any other video, you're first to receive. God bless you and see you in the next class.